Hello and welcome back to Girl Tries Games. We are playing Myst. So this is kind of an epilogue that was added onto this new version of real Myst. So I have not played this extra add-on where we can visit Rime. We found this book left on the floor for us to take a look at. And in the last video we read through it. So this part is a blind playthrough for me. And I'm not sure exactly what to do, so let's go give it a try. So we're going to go to the chamber below the docks, or at the docks, because that's what Atris's pictures in his journal looked like they were referring to. Okay, so he drew a picture on the back of this cauldron-like thing, but there's a button here. Okay, it doesn't do anything yet. Let's take a look at the panel on the wall. Okay, and he had a picture of it open. It was on 40, I believe. No, that wasn't it. Was it? Maybe we have to click the button now that we have it on 40. Okay, maybe we have to click the front button first. Okay, so here's the topographical extrusion test. Now let's see if it makes a difference in the back. Oh, now it's blinking. Okay, it looks like that panel opened up for us. Okay, let's take a look. Ah. Okay, this looks an awfully lot like that walkway to the spaceship, and here's the spaceship. So, this looks like it might be something in this circle in the walkway that we can move. And we can hear it moving. So let's go check it out and see what we can see over there. Okay, so let's go to the spaceship. The walkway to the spaceship. Oh, what's down there? Okay, let's go down there. And here's a door that's never been there before, and we opened it by turning it. Okay. Alright, and here's a space to put in 4 numbers. And as we saw in Atris's journal, he made a note of 4 numbers. And if you wrote them down, you would know that it is 2, 7, 3, and 5. Alright, so something raised up above us. So let's go back out and see what we can see from up there. Okay, anything? No. Let's see. Did we miss something inside the cave? It went up. I don't see anything else in here. We can't walk through any of these. Okay, so not sure what to do now. I thought maybe it raised up. Oh, you know what? It probably raised up. Let's see, if we walked under there, we walked down a hallway. It might be underneath the library, so it might be in the library. Let's go. Aha! This wasn't there before. Okay, so the ground in the library raised up when we put in the code, and now there's a book here. A linking book. Alright, let's travel to Rime. Okay, so here we are in a new age. This was added to the game when the 3D version was made, and it is not part of the original game. So like I said earlier, this is a blind playthrough for me. Okay, what's in this house? Here's our Myst linking book, so we're not going to have to solve any puzzles to get back if we don't want to. Sounds really windy out there. Okay, we have a door here. That's locked, of course. Here's a picture, it looks like, of the crystals in the geode that Atris talked about in his journal. Let's close this door, it's really windy. And making a lot of noise. Okay, so what do we have here? Some kind of furnace? Okay, we have a spark, but we have no gas to keep it lit. So let's see, what is this? Okay, well there's a pipe coming out of the wall that might provide gas. So let's go to the outside of the wall and see if we can see anything. Okay, it must go underground, maybe over to here. Okay, we can't get close to this. But the pipes go into the water. Let's see what's out on this ledge. Okay, I just see snowflakes. Some like oil rig looking things off in the distance. There's fire burning. Oh, and up at the top there is another little hut type thing. So let's see, how can we get... Oh look, here's something we missed. How can we get gas to that furnace? There, that sounds like we turned it on, so let's go back in. Again, I'm gonna close this door because it's too loud. I don't think you'll be able to hear me over the sound of the wind. Okay, now we can hear the gas coming into the furnace, so let's make the spark. Okay, and we lit the gas. And something sounds like it's melting. Oh, the door was frozen shut, so now we heated up the room and the ice melted. Alright, so let's go into our tunnel we just found. And here's an elevator. Okay, we can go up or down. Can't go down. There's a little window there. And there. Alright, let's go up. Pretty quick. Okay, so we have a lever here that... Whoa! Okay, this lever seems to generate some kind of electric response between these, I don't know what you want to call them, like antennas, and that creates like a aurora borealis type thing in the sky. Let's see. What does that do? Now the button's red. that created a different color. Let's see if this one makes another color. It's a blue one now. How beautiful. Okay, so this lever creates different colored aurora borealises, or northern lights, whatever they're called. I'm not really sure. I've never seen one in my life. Let's see what this red button does. Oh, it takes us to a different area. Okay, so here's a desk. Can't open the drawers, but there looks like there's a couple diaries or something, or books. Alright, let's read this. Before spending any more time with my experiments, I have decided that I must finish construction. I have brought both Cirrus and Achenar this time. The shaft is almost finished, as is the observation post. Both boys prefer it inside where it's warm, protected from the cold. Achenar sits in the observation post for hours while Cirrus is consumed with the crystals and the glimpses of ages that we are able to see. Neither of them shows any real desire to leave. I cannot remember the last time my son spent so much time with me in an age. After more experimenting with the shapes of the crystals, we were able to get a nearly perfect view of an age inside of the book. So here's the different shaped crystals. Maybe we should make a note of that. So the first one looks like a tall, skinny, two-pronged crystal. The second one's a short, fat, two-pronged crystal. The middle one is, or the second to the last one is just a monolith. And then the last one looks like a big spiky thing. Okay, I don't know if it'll be important, but you never know in this in this game. Okay, Cirrus wanted to link immediately, not understanding the link was only visual, without the ink. The crystals do not bind onto a particular age. Because of this, the crystals here have an interesting side effect. It is possible to change the crystals and watch the age change, while in reality, we are seeing a vast number of distinct, though similar, ages, displaying the current age defined by the crystals. It appears as though we are changing the original age. Next are the lights. My sons seem much more interested in the lights of the night sky right now. Their only interest in the crystals seems to be whether or not we can view channelwood or stone ship, two ages I have not seen in a long while. It is possible to view the ages, although the time it would take to find the correct combination would be prohibitive. I do not consider my task with the crystals complete, but I would rather keep Cirrus and Achenar excited and here, so we will move on to the lights. I think it is better to keep Riven from them, so it is just as well that we move on to something else. I will view that place later. So, Channelwood and Stoneship were two ages that we just visited in the game of Myst. Riven is the title of the second game in the series, which I will also do a Let's Try. Okay, the lights are curious. Although I originally thought the effect to be an organic one, I now believe it to be electromagnetic in origin. I think the effect could be triggered somehow. It's something that we'll have to try, and if Cirrus and Achenar have their way, it will be soon. I have never seen either of them so interested in my experiments, and I do not want to dampen their enthusiasm. It seems they have forgotten about the crystals now. I am not sure either of my sons was expecting the amount of work it would take. It has turned out to be a challenge, working above the cold waters where the wind cuts through clothing and skin like a sharp knife. Still, even amidst the dark cold, they are driven to complete the task. It is a side of them that I have not seen before. Another hard day, but we have erected the first of 3 towers. I am too tired to write tonight. It has been a week. The second and third towers are up. We only need to connect the power. I'm exhausted, as are Cirrus and Achenar. However, they have no intention of quitting, and that drives me. The towers are finished, as is the power to each of them. Power will be conducted directly through the saline sea, alleviating the need for stringing wires and enabling us to locate the towers, enabling us to locate the towers a comfortable distance away. Most of the remaining work can be accomplished inside, for which I am grateful. I am tired of the cold. I look forward to the warm beaches of Myst Island. Perhaps we all deserve a break. We only spent a day with Catherine before returning. We were here only a minute before we again began to experiment with the towers and the electromagnetic discharges. We were able to create an arc for the first time between two towers. Its reflection in the cold waters was magnificent. We are close now. Tomorrow, after adjusting the voltage, we will know just how close. The beauty is awe-inspiring. At our command, multicolored waves of light dance across the dark sky. Brilliant flashes of white lightning that make the display even more amazing precede them. The boys are convinced they will be able to bring their mother here, and though she usually refuses to use the books, I am becoming convinced that she will come, or at least I hope. As for me, I must return to Myst or some other warm place. There is more to accomplish here, but I long for the sun and will spend some time under its glow before returning. Catherine had to come after I told her of my intentions to use the crystals to view Riven. She is now consumed with the setup of the geodes and the crystals and encourages me daily as I try to uncover the combination that will allow me a view of that age. Cirrus and Achenar did not come this time. I must return to Everdunes. I believe that a few of the crystals I left in Everdunes may help me here. Catherine has returned home for now, but she will meet me on Myst Island in 3 days. I think I will be ready by then. Okay, that's the end of that book. Is there a second one underneath it, it looks like? Guess not. Okay, so I think that's all to see in this little room. Okay, let's press this red button again and see what this one does. Okay, it just turns us back and forth. Okay. So we still don't know where we're going. Still don't know what we're here for or what to do. Maybe if we go down while we're facing this direction, we'll see something else. Is this where we came out of already? Oh no, this is a new room, a new tunnel. Okay, so here's a bed. Whose room is this? Could be Atris's, could be one of the brothers. Let's find out. What's in here? There's some rocks. It is something. I can't read this writing. The work of your hands, the touch of my dreams. I've left my dreams for you. I'm only yours, Catherine. Okay, so she drew a picture of a combination as well. She has a red, two-pronged short one, a green tall monolith, a blue spiky one, light blue, right, like a cyan, a little yellow diamond, and a purple, I don't know how to describe that one, two-pronged tall skinny one maybe, but it's not as pointy as the other one we saw. I had to turn down the in-game volume because the music is really loud. Okay, so here we have, let's see, what is this contraption? Okay, we have those crystals. And when you click on them, they change shape. And when you hover over them again, just by hovering your hand over, they change color. Okay, so let's try the one that we just found in Catherine's note. So she had a red, it was a two-pronged short, there we go, that one. Two-pronged short fat one, but it was red. So let's change it back to red. Okay, the second one was the tall skinny monolith type shape. I'm recognizing some of these shapes. Okay, there we go, and it was green. Okay, and then the third one was the spiky one. Okay, and that was light blue. And then the second to the last one was this little diamond, and it was yellow. Okay, and then the last one was the two-pronged tall one, and I forgot to write down what color it was. I don't think it was that one. It was a little more bulbous at the top. Yes, more like that one. Okay, I need to go back and look at that note because I forgot to write down what color it was. It's purple or violet. Okay, let's go change it to violet. Is that violet? Maybe that one. Okay, let's see what happens. Hey, that looks familiar. So this looks like Riven, which you'll see in the playthrough of Riven. So this must be what Catherine left for Atris to see. Okay. Now, Atris's journal had 4 different crystals written down, but it didn't specify a color, and there wasn't a 5th one, so I can't enter anything in there now. Is this all we have here? Let's see. Let's go back to our elevator. And maybe we can go back up. Okay, well, that seems that there's all we can do in this age. Let's turn our elevator back around and head back to Myst. So yeah, this is just a little bonus age that was added on in Real Myst. And it gave us a little glimpse of Riven, which is the next game. Okay, so we can head back to Myst now. Alright, well, that's the end of my Myst playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next Let's Try. Bye!